Captain's at the helm! The Colonel waits on Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe. Not sign me up for the army.
Not at all, Shay. But I admire the Colonel's ideas and want to make them happen.
What kind of ideals?
Secure borders, prosperous farms, fair trade. We need those in these wretched colonies.
Sounds like a high-minded utopia.
It rather does. Want to help make it happen?
Colonel Monroe is an intriguing man, and he certainly seems honorable. We'll head for Albany. After that, I'll see.
Splendid. Full sail ahead, lads!
Cliff ahead, sir! Screws up! These are sticks!
Anchor away!
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
'Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that. What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
On your mark!
A good shot at finish!
Fire! You and Gist here seem inspired. There's something in the water.
Now why do you say that, Mr. Cormac?
Captain, put a stop to it! We're skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand that there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety, development, and purpose.
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
Says you. I think it's a fine end to a game of cards.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Say your prayers! Ease the main!
You'll sleep down in the depths tonight, lads!
Brace yourselves for collision!
Right away, slowly!
As we were fishing off Haysborough Light, shooting and holing and trolling all night in that windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all hold together. When up jumped a herring,
Up on now, Captain.
the sea says now, oh,
Fire! Fire!
the wind blows, we'll all hold together. We sighted a thrasher slashing his tail. Time now, old skipper, to hoist up your sail in the windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all hold together.
Run, course, hit the short sail! Get off the squall!
Anchor ahoy!
Leeks and radishes. Measuring devices. Lathe.
Il paraît que... Garde! Reculez, ça! Reculez! Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Ne me faites rien. Pitié.
À moi, la garde! Appelez les gardes! Allez, maniez-vous un peu! Je sais que vous vous emmerdez, mais c'est pas une raison pour être moins vigilant. Jean et la vie... Laissez-moi la paix! J'ai rien fait! Maniez-vous un peu! Je sais que vous vous emmerdez, mais c'est pas une raison pour être moins vigilant. Jean et la Violette!
You have the key to my heart. Well, to the spoils here at the very least.
Arrête!
Vraiment? Attends.
Ne me tuez pas, je vous en prie. Pitié.
Je ne crois pas au
Sur lui!
Qu'est-ce que vous êtes en train de faire? Garde!
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower.
Captain has the head!
Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in like
There's
a
our
wounded
target,
bear.
Shay. Knock her down like a game of ninepins.
Begin by hitting the towers.
As the Colonel says.
Fire! Fire!
Ready to hit them, sir!
Fire! Douse the gallants and royals! Fire! 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 Enemies at the main screen!
Fire!
Fire!
Damage report!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Enemies firing!
Ease off the wind! Fire!
What a shot there, sir!
Loose!
Have you checked the sheets?
Loose and trim too!
Loose the mains! Half sails!
Tops, gallants, royals, studs!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Brace yourselves!
Superb! Now find the fort commander! Drop anchor!
Hé, là-bas, aïe! Tenez en visée. Quoi là-bas?
Le chasseur.
Shay, it has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. From Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur.
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
You have to kill me, Shay.
I can't see it anymore!
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
Then may your final delivery be swift. Le Chasseur was right. I had no other choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
While you were busy taking down that fort, I happened to stumble upon the treasury.
You don't say.
It was the damnedest thing. Well, in any case, amongst other things, I found maps and charts detailing various French trade routes.
What are you thinking, Guest?
I thought perhaps we could use them to help the Royal Navy and fill our pockets. I stored these maps in your cabin, Captain, should you wish to use them. Captain has the helm! The Colonel thanks and congratulates you, Shay. He has returned to New York. But you look troubled.
Do you ever wonder if you're doing the right thing, Gist? If you chose the right path?
I used to, my young friend, but not anymore. Not since I met the Colonel. And what's the question? The French are entrenched in our territory. It's about time we root them out.
Of course. You're right, Gist. Let's head back to New York.
Aye, Captain.
Loose and catch the wind!
Come on, spread those sheets!
Keep all down and glue up! Get the mainsails into the wind!
Loose! Hey! Ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas.
Ah, Master Cormac. What you have learned from Le Chasseur was confirmed. The local lawbreakers are changing tactics.
What's their plan now?
Their boss has hired Benjamin Franklin to produce new weapons for them. He's very well guarded.
Benjamin Franklin? The scientist?
You have heard of him? Good. He is making equipment to spread gases among the populace. Toxic ones, as it turns out.
The populace? I thought they would use it against the authorities. Though that would be terrible as well.
The ruffians we have arrested refer to an intimidating woman. I believe she is behind these nefarious plans.
I'll look into this.
Thank you.
Hope. I pray it's not you.
Wilkinson.
Halt! Did you see him today?
He hasn't stepped outside in days. What's Franklin working on?
Not sure, but it sounds some sort of game. Finish it! Keep dreaming, you foolish cur. I can get him from here. Futile! You can't escape us! Trying to give us the slip, maggot? think we can't catch you?
Shay! It is good to see you again. Your friend Hope said you were away.
I was. Sir, I've come to collect the results of your experiments.
Oh, well, it's a very good thing then. I just finished fixing the prototype. Here you go. I was preparing to leave for Philadelphia, and then Europe. I was invited to lecture in London. Oh, would you be so kind as to inform Mistress Hope?
Of course. God, Hope. What are you doing with these felons? Turning the city against itself. What have you become?
Something the matter, Master Cormac?
No. Yes, just old memories.
When I am issued new recruits burdened with regrets, I tell them the surest way to lose them is with gunpowder.
You're right, Colonel.
This prototype seems very powerful. Use it with care, Master Cormac. Our intelligence says this thing can destroy certain fortifications, as well as injure several enemies at once. There is also a more subtle way to use it. Some of these grenades contain a strong sedative. Fire one into the crowd and they will fall asleep immediately. We should test this new weapon. Use it against that door. Use these grenades to destroy that door. Good work. Good work. I think you are ready to turn this new weapon against the ruffians who would have used it. There is an abandoned factory nearby hiding a dangerous poison. Right now, it only causes sleep. But I fear those outlaws are distilling it. A more powerful form.
That's my first target. All the better.
Your dirty note. Doing here?
You can't slip away from us, you mangy dog!
Put line on him!
He's in my sights! Stop this! Can't see him anymore!
way! Dangerous! Good line on him. Drop this, you fool! Why would you share it? You take the top. Ready to open fire! Let him think he's losing us. We'll surprise him soon enough. Keep running! Lost sight of him. We have to find him again.
I must get out, or I'm as good as dead.
Keep dreaming, you fool.
Ah, what marvelous destruction, Captain. I saw the smoke all the way from the Morrigan.
That should discourage those miscreants. New York is safe for now.
With all due respect, Colonel, it's going to take more than a few explosions to get rid of this kind of trouble.
The boy is right, Colonel Monroe.
Shay, was it? Congratulations. You just burned a whole lot of rats out of New York. I'm Jack Weeks. This is William Johnson. I don't know about him, but I'm pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
It is, terribly dusty here. I'm sure Shay can recount his adventures to us over a pint. Hey, the first round's on, the Colonel, huh?
Is something the matter, Master Cormac?
Just a little confused. I must have breathed some of that gas.
Some ale will do you good. Come, we are all friends here. You will be taken care of.
From the Colonel.
Dear Master Cormac, my apologies for the brevity of this missive, but it is time we were honest with one another. You have demonstrated your loyalty and resourcefulness to the Templar cause. And this despite, and perhaps because of, your assassin origins. The manuscript the assassin sought has been in my possession for some time. I reclaimed it when my men found you marooned. The Grand Master himself charged me to discover its meaning, a task I regret I have failed to complete. I leave it in your charge, Master Cormac. There is no one else I trust more. Now I leave for Fort William Henry, an ill-prepared garrison surrounded by hostile natives and the French army. We have requested reinforcements, but I doubt they will be forthcoming. I have no illusions that our resistance will be successful. I commit my life to the British Army, and my soul to the Father of Understanding. Yours, Colonel George Monroe.
Captain Cormac has the wheel!
Whose turn is it?
Man your post, Gist. The Colonel's in trouble.
How do you mean, in trouble?
He's at Fort William Henry, facing impossible odds.
Get off your lazy arses, lads, and man your stations! We raise anchor! Sorry for the early libation, Captain. But you realize it has been a whole year since we met? A whole year! Changed my life, you did. And for the better. You will forgive me if I have been celebrating without you.
A whole year. Gist, I've a question for you. How long have you known of my, well, former allegiance?
Oh, you mean the assassins? I knew that ages ago, Shay. I may be drunk, but I'm not blind. Or did you think I would assume you had escaped from some homicidal circus?
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, the Colonel wanted us to avoid the subject so it wouldn't, you know, influence your decision-making. You saved my life out of pure selfless instinct, and helped countless others aside. If it were up to me, I would have made you an official Templar months ago.
Who is it up to, then? Monroe mentioned a Grand Master.
Oh, yes. The Grand Master of the Colonial Rite. You'd like him, Shay. His father was an assassin.
Really? He must have a story to tell.
What is the news from Fort William Henry?
The garrison is surrounded, and reinforcements are late.
General Montcalm has been blazing a path across the colonies for King Louis, hasn't he?
I rather wish he'd stayed home with his mistress.
His or King Louis's?
Either, though I suspect the king's is finer.
Indeed. Madame O'Murphy is supposed to be quite the charmer.
I know Murphy is in the French king's bed. Now I know you're pulling my leg.